ख़वातीन और हज़रात अस्सलाम वालेकुम। आप देख रहे हैं सब्ज़ सफ़ेद यूट्यूब चैनल और प्रोग्राम स्टडी डेस्क में मैं हूं आपका मेज़बान क्रिस्टोफर इनोसेंट। नाजरीन, आज से आप अपनी इंग्लिश क्लास को शुरू करेंगे और उम्मीद है कि आप पूरी तैयारी से बैठे हैं और आपके पास कॉपी और पेन भी है और आपका वक्त मैं ज़्यादा नहीं लूँगा और मैं आपको आपकी क्लास में लेकर जा रहा हूँ। वेलकम टू योर फर्स्ट क्लास। पूरी तवज्जो से पढ़िए और खुदा का नाम लेकर अपने आज के इस काम को शुरू कीजिए। लेट अस स्टार्ट आवर लेसन। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी द ग्रामर ऑफ इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज। व्हाई ग्रामर फर्स्ट? It is because grammar is very important. If you make a lot of grammatical mistakes, so nobody will take you seriously. So I hope that this study desk will help those people to overcome their deficiency, who realize that their future lies in improving their English. Well, first of all, we will see that what is the definition of grammar. Well, grammar is the study of the way in which we use words to make sentences. What is grammar? Grammar is the study of the way in which we use words to make sentences. It means that you should have words. If you don't have a word, how will you make a sentence? So first of all, we will see that what is a word. Word is a meaningful element of a speech. It means that if you write a sentence, each word which you use in that sentence should have a meaning. If they don't have a meaning, then they are not a word. Right? So what is word? Word is a meaningful element. So, for example, if we say that house, so this is a word and it has a meaning. So if it does not have a meaning, then it is not a word. So what comes next? With the help of words, you are making sentences. What is a sentence? Sentence is the complete thought expressed in words. What is a sentence? A sentence is a complete thought, not incomplete. Well, if there is somebody knocking at your door, and then what will you quickly, at the same time, something will come in your mind, and you will be thinking that who is there? So this is the complete thought, and you will say, who is there? It means that you are expressing your thought in a complete sentence. So it begins with a capital letter always, a sentence, and it ends with a full stop. Well, punctuation is also very important. And in so many examinations, you lose your marks only because of not doing proper punctuation. Well, now we come to the main point, which is the main point of today's lesson. And that is the verb. Well, verb is the most important part of the speech. When you study parts of speech, you study so many parts of speech. There are 9 parts of speech. Now article has also been included in this part of speech. So we will study that later on. But today we are going to see that the verb is the most important part of the sentence. It is just like the heart in your body. If heart fails, then the person dies. So it means that we have to understand this verb. And if we understand this verb properly, then I'm sure that your writing skill will be good and you will be writing perfectly all right. So one thing is you can realize that nobody can speak or write perfectly any foreign language. But if we concentrate on that, we can come to some extent that we can improve. So verb, there is a very big confusion that some people say that the verb appears in 3 forms, and some people say that sometimes I hear the students and they say that there are 4 forms. There are neither 3 forms nor 4 forms, there are 5 forms. Verb can appear in 5 forms, and this is not my concept. This concept is found in or given in the book Understand and Communicate, book 3. And in that you will see that it appears in 5 forms. So the first form is the base form. The base form, and then the second form is the S form. and the third form is the past tense, and the fourth form is present participle, and the fifth form is past participle. Well, you see that first two forms, the base form and the S form, these are used in the simple present tense. Well, if the verb is clear, then your tenses will also be clear, because so many students they tell me that they learn tenses every year, and every year they forget. The reason is because we are not following the concept of five forms. For example, if I say, or if I ask you to write one sentence, come on, write one sentence that Ali, do you have a copy or a pen with you here now? So if you are sure that you will learn to write English, then certainly you should have a copy and a pen today, because if you are not sure that then you are not going to get anything, because faith is very important. Faith is the force. Anyway, if you don't have a copy, then you can listen to my video again, and then you will have to write one sentence. Ali hit a dog. Now if I ask you that what is the sentence, or what is the tense of this sentence, I don't know what will you say. So if most of you say that this is the simple present tense, they are wrong. Because one thing is, the common sense tells us that Ali can't hit a dog every day. So in the simple present tense, we are always telling those actions which we are doing every day, which are the part of our daily routine. So Ali can't hit a dog every day. From where will he find a dog and then he will hit the dog? So it is not, the common sense tells us that this can't be a habitual action. In the simple present tense, you are always telling about your habitual actions, and with I, we, you, they, you are using the base form. And with the name, or with he, she, it, you are always using the S form. So if this was the sentence Ali hit a dog is simple present tense, it should have the S form with this, but this can't be a simple present tense because it can't be a habitual action. So if you are a good listener, you will be a good speaker. This is what somebody said, that a good listener is a good speaker. In my this session, you will have to be you will have to concentrate very much, because most of the lesson, the big part of the lesson depends on hearing and listening. Your listening comprehension should be very strong. Your concentration should be very good. And if you are a good listener, keep in mind, then you will be a very good speaker. So the first two forms, first and the second form, these are used in the simple present tense. Then the past tense, for example, here we see that we have used the word write, writes, wrote, writing, written. Now for the first three forms, you don't need any helping word. What I'm saying? Helping word. I'm not saying helping verb, because this concept is given in Hayden and Richard book, Junior English for Pakistan. Here in this book, it's this concept of helping word is given, and I don't know why it is ignored. This is not a helping verb. So the first three forms, the base form, S form, and the past tense, they don't need any helping word. But for the participles, the present participle and the past participle, you will see that these two verbs, they need a helping word. For example, if you say I writing, you can't say I writing. You need one word. This writing needs one word to help it to give a meaning. Like I will say that I am writing. Am is the helping word here. I written. I can't say I written. I have written. I had written. I will have written, because it means that these two participles, the present participle and the past participle, they both need a helping word. So let us revise this lesson again. So today's lesson is only the verb. you try to understand this very nicely, that there are 5 forms, and the first form is the base form, then the S form, then the past tense, then the present participle, and the past participle. And I hope that you will study on this small lesson. Every day we will be, in the beginning we will have little bit small session, and then later on, with the passage of time, we will be going for the longer lessons, and more time we will have to spend on it. Thank you so much, and goodbye.